Hey everybody, welcome back to Open Fire Tactical. Appreciate you all so very much. And now we're over 200 subscribers. This is insane to me. Man, every time I check it on the YouTube analyst page, I guess, or app, you can see what you're doing, what your channel's doing. And the channel is growing, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you very much. I even was notified that we have some viewers in Japan. So konnichiwa. Thank you so very much for watching. I know that they do have extremely strict gun laws out there, and a lot of those folks in Japan who are competitive shooters actually practice with airsoft. So if you're limited where you are, or maybe you're just limited to firearms, airsoft is a great way to get into it. The dynamics are basically the same. Safety is always the same. You know, you got projectiles coming out of the end of the barrel. So safety, you know, keeping yourself safe and as well as everybody else. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to touch bases. You know, you guys know I'm not sponsored. I do this on my own accord. I did, however, renew my concealed weapons permit, and in doing so I did it here in Dayton, Nevada, and it's called Elite Protection, and the individual's name that owns that business, his name is Bob Anderson. Holy cow, what a wealth of information. So Bob has experience. He's former law enforcement, he's former security, he's a former bodyguard. He has worked in various locations other than America, and he's done some really crazy things. So I have his information here, and the class to renew, it was $100. If you're brand new at getting your CCW, it was $125. And I did have to take the test. So in Nevada, if you're renewing, the class that's required is only 4 hours. But his class was 8 hours, and I had to take a test, and it's because laws don't stay the same. They're ever changing, as you all know, and gun laws especially, they're always throwing something into the mix to trip us up, I think. And on the flip side of all this too, I don't feel that obtaining a concealed weapons permit is constitutional. I feel, in my own personal opinion, it is not. It is unconstitutional. We all have the right to keep and bear arms, and it shall not be infringed upon. So what I wanted to do is just show you guys this, and I'm going to put this up to the camera. If you live in the Minden, Garnerville, Carson City, Dayton area, the Carson Valley is what I'll call that, Reno, you're going to get a lot more than you bargained for if you go to Bob for your renew or if you're getting it for the first time. So let me just put this up here real quick. It's got his phone number, and of course it's backwards. So I'll read off his number. It is 775-241-2835, and that is the office. And his cell number, which you can text, 775-745-4505. Highly recommend it. So Bob didn't sponsor this video. I'm doing this on my own accord. I actually told him that I would do it, and he was very appreciative. But I got so much out of that class that I had to share it with you guys. So stand by. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a gong today, and I'm not satisfied with the Mini 14 and AR15. So we're going to do this at 200 yards. I'm going to do a 5-shot string with each. I'll show you the rifle so that you can see what it is, exactly what we're talking about. And then it's a 12-inch gong, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So 12 inches covers my chest. It's a little bit smaller than my chest. I actually have like a 48 inch if I were to measure it, or if I were to wear a suit. So we'll do that, and it's just for my own thing. I just wanted to see out of 5 shots how many times I can connect with the Mini 14 and how many times I can connect with the AR15. I was also going to do that too with the AR9, and I wanted to do a versus Ruger LC 10mm carbine and have those two go up against each other, but I didn't bring my Ruger, so I'm just going to see if I can engage it with the AR9 as well. But we're already into the 5-minute marker, so I don't want to continue boring you guys with my babbling. I'd rather move on and start getting to shooting. So let me do that real quick. Let me pause and I'll show you the gong. So here's the 12-inch gong, and you can see it's, you know, I'm bigger than it. But if I could put round center mass, you know, you guys can do the same thing, and I highly encourage you to do it. Steel, what's so great about shooting steel, you get the impact response, and it's gratifying to know that you're smacking it. Moreover, you can actually see it moving, and depending upon what cartridge you're utilizing, it really rocks it. But it is fun, and it just adds that another element to your shooting experience and enjoying yourself. All right, guys, stand by. I'm going to go set this up at 200, and I'll be right back. Okay, so back. Got the gong set up there at 200. Just wanted to go over the rifles for today. This is the AR15 that I'll be using. It's a dissipator. They don't make these uppers anymore, unfortunately. They're really good. And then the Mini 14. Same caliber, exactly the same ammunition. My hand loads, I'll be using 55 grain Hornady bullets with 25 grains of Varget and a small rifle primer, I think Fiocchi primers. And so let's get to shooting. If you can see, not really, but it's right down there. I'll zoom in here in just a second. Stand by. Okay, so there's the white gong that's at 200, and I did measure that with my Loopholes laser rangefinder. It was actually 198 to that's a satellite dish there on the right with the yellow, and that's a painted rock on the left that's painted red. I don't recommend that you shoot at rocks specifically, but you make your own decision. So mine's steel, it's hanging there, and we'll get busy here. I'm gonna start off with the Mini 14. Whoopsie. So let me try and get this thing situated, and then we'll start videoing. Stand by. All right, Mini 14, 5 shots, and I'm the only one on the range. I can hear somebody else out here shooting, but they're fairly far away. All right, here we go. Hit. Okay, so that's one. Two. That's 3 shots. I think that was a miss. And a miss for sure. Okay, so let me make this rifle safe, and then we'll do the AR-15. Okay, and now AR-15. So I think I hit that Mini 14. I think I hit it, what, 3 out of 5? So I don't know, you guys tell me. Since I'm the only one out here, it's hard for me to shoot and, you know, keep track and all that stuff. I do lose count. I do lose my mind. Stand by. Here we go. AR-15. Miss. Miss. Hit on the third. Miss. So once again, I think the Mini 14 wins. Gee whiz. And that is not my preferred weapon either. All right, you guys. Well, that's all I got for you. I can try the AR9 if you guys are really interested. So stand by. Let me do that. Let me do the AR9. So it's a 9mm, 9x19, and a 16.25-inch barrel. Sorry, I'm hollering because I got ear protection on. Can't hear myself. And let me give that 5 shots, and we'll see what happens. And I'm going to use what I've shown you guys before in the past. Camera's moving. It says carbine only. So we will use 9mm cartridges. They're 115 grain, but it's for a carbine only. So if you do find this, I strongly recommend that you don't put it in your pistol. Stand by. Okay, and this is, forgot to change the view. This is the AR9. So it's A3 pop-up sights. This is my wife's home defense rifle. It's got a hallway illuminator and extendable stock. This thing holds 20 rounds. So you can buy 32 rounds magazines for these, but in my humble opinion, they don't work as well as the shorter ones, as the 20s. They look cooler, but I don't care about aesthetics. I want it to function and be reliable, so I take that into consideration. I think it still looks cool. It's a great rifle. So anyway, let's get to shooting. Stand by. Here we go. Nothing. Miss. Looked like it was off to the left. Let me move to the right a little bit. Nothing. Nothing. Hit it! Heck yeah. As the camera's climbing all by itself. But at least we captured it. So 1 out of 5, that's about the same as the AR15. So yeah, many wins again, much to my chagrin. Anyway, you guys, thank you so very much for coming back out with me. I know it's been a few weeks since my last video. Let me walk out here in front, or just flip. And the sun's in my way. So yeah, we've had some adverse weather. We've had, I've had truck problems. It's just been kind of one thing after another. So I appreciate you guys more than you know, because I worry about getting videos out, and it's kind of silly, man. I shouldn't be worried about that. It's not like I get paid, so it's absolutely not a job for me. I just do this as recreation and kind of bringing you along. And if you guys are willing to come along, man, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. The big thing that I really want to get to, though, is your comments. Man, you guys have been commenting. I put a short of my dog Bro out in the kitchen. He loves to get the mail, and he gets so excited about that. So check out that short if you haven't seen it. He wasn't really cooperative like he normally is. I mean, he really rears up on his hind legs when I just say mail. You want to get the mail? And he loses his mind. And I guess he just likes to pee on the cable TV tap that's out front, and my wife's potted plant that he likes to shower every now and again. But anyway, gosh, we're getting into almost 15 minutes here. Thank you guys again so very much for coming out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hate saying that too. We're all adults here. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's fine. And most of all, your comments. Please, please, please comment. Tell me what you guys want me to do, and I'll satisfy it. And all your comments, I do answer every single one of them. I actually look forward to it. So anyway, you guys have a blessed Monday, and take care. And hopefully I'll see you next weekend. Take care.